It just wouldn't be one of my streams without the tech absolutely fucking up. Hello, Molly. Hello, August. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. Hopefully, you can hear the game now as well. I'm going to be playing Gloomhaven, what is considered the best board game of all time. They've made a digital version now. I have played the physical version a number of times. I have only ever beaten the first. And the tech issues continue. I unplugged my mic for a second. As I was saying, I have played the first level many times, probably 10 or so, and I have never beaten the second level. I've beaten the first level twice, never beaten the second. But the full version's out now, so we're going to play the campaign, and we're going to do our best. I think... Hold on, let me test something out real quick. I think it's going to have a fake bits donation thing.
Wonderful. This is a test bit alert.
Okay. It looks like Slowbro has moved. Showbro, more accurately. So I thought maybe it would not fall into there, but it seems to be fine. I don't know if the ratio just changed or what, but let's jump into a new campaign. We're doing normal difficulty. And each mercenary will manage an individual thing of gold. The guild name will be... I actually don't know. I haven't thought of a guild name. Any suggestions? I'm gonna change something while I wait for suggestions. I don't see any suggestions, so I'm going to go with... Nope, won't fit the technical difficulties. Just technical difficulties. Nope, doesn't fit that either. The Golden Touch. How is the game volume, by the way?
Welcome to the harsh lands of Gloomhaven, recruit. You think you have what it takes to become a mercenary out there on the edge of the world? We are paid to venture into the darkest forests of the region and to step into ancient crypts with the unmistakable stench of death and rotting flesh. Lovely places to earn a name for yourself. Be ready to face cutthroats, undead, fearsome tribes, and dreadful demons from other realms. You didn't find yourself as a mercenary without knowing how to crack a few skulls, did you?
I don't know who that was. It's a little loud on my end. Hopefully it's not too loud on yours. Before going into the harrowing wilderness surrounding Gloomhaven, you'll need at least 2 mercenaries in your party, brave or greedy enough to seek out adventures in exchange for gold. On your left, you'll find the party panel. Here, you'll see the basic information of the mercenaries in your party. Click on the first character slot to open the roster panel. You can create, view, and add mercenaries to the current party using the roster panel. Right now it's looking as barren as the Copperneck Mountains, so best click on the new mercenary to create your first character. Next, you'll choose one of the starting character classes. Each one has unique abilities and game style. As you progress, you'll level up, earn new ability cards, and unlock more classes. Click on any of the portraits to learn more about them and select whichever one you want to be your first mercenary. Now, my go-to has been the Tinkerer. I love setting traps in games, and the Tinkerer is that sort of character. It's definitely going to be on my team. Tinkerers are quatrils, who are experts in crafting all manner of gadgets and elixirs, often using these tools to brave the wilds, hoping to uncover ancient curiosities. One of the best starting classes to have in a larger party, he has a wide array of abilities that affect enemies or can help allies. His summons can also take some heat away from allies when the situation requires it. Cards we don't need to see. I've seen them before. Excuse me. We'll select this class as the starting character. What should their name be? It's like Iron Man and Mojo Jojo fucked. How's that for a name, Molly? Iron Mojo. Personal quest is their sole reason for adventuring. Once the objective is complete, the merc will retire. Beware, when mercenaries retire, they will no longer be a playable character. A helping hand or finding the cure. Experience 2 other characters achieving their personal quests. You've never been one up for the limelight. There's so much selfishness in the world, so much grandstanding. You've always preferred the background. Everyone in this town seems to have some high and lofty goal. You are just... let me scroll down. Oh, maybe it's showing me this first. Though farewells can be bitter, some things have to move on to give away to new horizons. Completing personal goals and retiring mercenaries is the primary route to unlocking new character classes. You are just happy to help. Finding the cure. Kill 8 forest imps, then unlock the scenario Forgotten Grove and follow it to its conclusion. At first it's just a cough, but one of your neighbors keeps you up at night. But then it spread and got worse. Blood, boils, and death. The Elder says the cure can be found deep inside the Dagger Forest. The forest imp knows the way. If you can gather... Molly, goddammit. Fancy but too rocky? Is that what you said? The Elder says a cure can be found deep inside Dagger Forest. Forest imps know the way. If you can gather enough of their essence, you may be able to find the way yourself. So what are we thinking Mojo Stark wants to do? Just help other people achieve their goals by watching 2 characters get their personal quests done, or finding the cure for a disease? I feel like finding the cure makes more sense for this character. Yeah, that seems true too, August. I'm gonna do finding the cure then. Iron Mojo has joined the party. That's 1 merc sorted, but you'll need a minimum of 2 before you can go out seeking adventure. It's important to build a party of mercs who complement each other in battle. Click on the second character slot and create a new character. So, are we going to do a brute, a scoundrel, Cragheart, Spellweaver, or Mind Thief? The current one we have is primarily range damage, I believe, so I think it'd be good to have a tank, maybe. Either the Brute or the Cragheart, I think both work pretty well as tanks. They have the most health at 10. Saints. This is a Hinox, if this is what you were asking about, Molly. That's his species. This is a human. This is a Savas. Crackhearts are a type of Savas who were exiled, and they had like a gem or some kind of magical core in their chest that was ripped out. Spellweaver is an orchid, which has crystals all over their body. And this is a rat person. I forget what they're called. Rat something. But they're little rat people. Vermling. Thank you, August. So August says rat. Okay, so Molly says rat jam. August says brute. Or August says they pick brute. I don't really want to do the rat one. I like the rat, but I don't want to do it because it's so low health and it's got high difficulty. I'd lean more towards brute or Cragheart. High health defensive abilities, access to early disarm and stun, great at pushing enemies about. I do like pushing enemies. I also think that's really good for combination with the Mojo, Iron Mojo, because then I can push them into traps that I've made. So yeah, let's do that one. What is his name gonna be? We've got Iron Mojo and any name suggestions for this one? Glunk. I like that. Aberrant Slayer. Kill one flame demon, one frost demon, one wind demon, and one earth demon, one night demon, and one sun demon. Since birth you've heard stories of time long since past, when demons roamed the earth and preyed upon the weak. Your ancestors drove them back. You always thought this was just a story until now. Demons are real, and it falls to you to continue the fight. And we'll unlock the Upside Down Triforce. Take back the trees. Complete 3 scenarios in the Dagger Forest. Then unlock the scenario Foggy Thicket and follow it to its conclusion. They came into your village, so they owned the forest and demanded payment. When you fought back, the bandits only returned in larger numbers. Now your family and friends are either enslaved or dead. You need to find some help, discover their hideout, and set things right. I'm going to do this one because this one is the Dagger Forest, and so was Iron Mojo's. So I feel like that would combo well. We could do like 2 birds with 1 stone. Also, the other one sounds like it takes so long. Time to do some adventuring. If you're confident with your current party, click on the center of the world, center of the screen to close the party roster panel and head back to the world map. Before heading out on your first quest, you should gear up. After all, it is your first time out in the open. You'll notice each mercenary has a modest stash of gold. It's encouraged to take that money out to the merchant shop and spend it on anything that might just keep you from dying. Remember, each mercenary has his or her own stash of gold and a personal inventory, so make sure you click on the right mercenary's portrait before you purchase an item. So for Iron Mojo, they already... Oh wait, they're not starting with anything, right? Yeah, okay. In the base game, it gives you recommended starting items. Eagle Eye Goggles, and I think that's it, because that's 30. And that gives you advantage on an entire attack. Glunk, I think in the game, it gave him minor healing potions, I think. So let's definitely get the goggles for Iron Mojo. I really like those. For Glunk. The movement boots you recommend? During your movement, add 2 to a single movement. Yeah, that's good. I'll buy that and a healing potion. So he can heal himself after he takes all the tank damage I'm going to give him. Gloomhaven isn't known for its well-mannered folk and good Samaritans, but there's a lot to gain from its city streets. You can choose to partake in city encounters by clicking this button below. It's encouraged you do this whenever you're in the city, as they often give good rewards. If you ever find a quest that looks too hard or one you've repeatedly failed to complete, the Temple of the Great Oak can grant you a blessing for a fair price, of course. You can choose to access the temple by using this button below. The first quest location is marked just north of Gloomhaven. You'll see it flagged with an icon. As you progress, more quest locations will appear across the map. To keep track of them, you can use the quest log on the right-hand side of the screen. Click on the black barrow or the entry in the quest log to select the quest. You can embark upon a quest with up to 4 mercenaries, but the more mercs you have bring the more dangerous. The more mercs you bring, the more dangerous the quest will be. Once you set out for a quest, you won't be able to change the members of your party until you return to Gloomhaven. Let's check out the temple first just to see what it is. Mercenaries are blessed every time they give a donation of 10 gold to the temple. Blessed mercenary will gain additional ×2 attack modifiers. Remember, each mercenary has his or her own stash of gold and personal inventory. Make sure you click on the right mercenary's portrait before you donate to the temple. Okay, I don't have any gold right now, but that's good to know. Let's do a city encounter. I thought this game had full voice acting now. I thought it was gonna read all this for me. City encounter. You are in the Ward of Scales when you see a crowd of people forming to the south, growing louder and more dense by the second. As you approach, you see through the angry mob a terrified vermling being pulled in your direction by a group of gruff men. "Dirty thief!" a woman next to you screams. "String it up!" Glancing behind you to see where a crowd appears to be headed, you see a disguised gibbet in the market square. Disused gibbet in the market square. The men, clearly not guards, move closer. Well, I don't want them to hang this poor little creature, so I'm going to attempt to stop them from hanging it. The party's reputation has been influenced by your actions. Reputation will influence the cost of items in the merchant's shop and the outcome of certain encounters. Good deeds are often rewarded, but they can also be much less fun. The choice is yours. You kindly entreat the crowd to back down, and when that doesn't work, you resort to force. No one seems happy that you stopped the hanging, but it was the right thing to do. Yes, it was. I stand by it. Alright, let's take the golden touch to our first mission, Black Barrow. Now might be a good time to go through the Merc's ability cards and inventories to make sure you're battle ready. In the quest description, you can see the enemies you'll face. Hovering over them will reveal their stats. We're going to find Bandit Archers, Bandit Guard, and Living Bones here. Bandit Archer, 5 health. Bandit Guard, 6. Living Bones, 5. Like I said, I've played this mission a lot. Oh, thank you, August. I don't think that I did. I did not. Alright, I know the cards he has. I'm just going to skip through that. Okay, interesting. There's no, There's certain cards in the game that I know. Oh, yeah, there it is. These last 3. It says X on the bottom. For the, level. Reviving Shock. I like Reviving Shock. I kind of want to get it. But for the first mission, I kind of want to just go in with what I have. Decoy, I always use. Harmless Contraption is one of my favorite cards in this. Flamethrower is pretty good. Hook gun, ink bomb, net shooter. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the cards as is for now. Unless you said one of the X cards is really good for his movement. Balanced measure, I'm guessing. Attack X, where X is the number you have moved. Don't know what to get rid of, though. This one, I guess? Spare dagger? Wall of Doom, Retaliate 2, Shield Self 2. That's also pretty damn good if I'm having him be a wall of sorts. For this first one, I think I'm just going to have it at those ones. Let's do it. Let's jump into it.
Everyone needs to eat. Whatever your reason for coming to Gloomhaven, out here on the edge of the world, that simple fact is never going to change. A mercenary can't fight on an empty stomach. So when Jexera, a Valrath woman wearing a red cloak and enough gold jewelry to keep you fed for a decade, approaches you in the Sleeping Lion and offers to pay you 10 gold coins to track down a thief and retrieve some stolen goods, well, seems like as good an excuse as any to sober up and start paying off your tab. This thief has taken some important documents, says the red-skinned merchant, her tail whipping about in agitation. I don't care what you do to him. Just bring back what is mine. Based on Jexera's description, it was easy enough to knock around a few alley thugs and get a location of the thieves' hideout. You don't find yourself as a mercenary way out in Gloomhaven without knowing how to crack a few skulls. So your target is the Black Barrow. Sounds like a lovely place.
Bye, Molly. Thank you for swinging by. Sorry this didn't start earlier. Hopefully, I mean, I know I say this every time, but hopefully I'll be able to have some time to play more of this on stream soon. But more than likely, who knows? Maybe I'll show up in a month again. Are we going to have an encounter along the way? Yeah. You see smoke on the horizon and catch the vague stench of burning flesh. You hasten your step to see what catastrophe lies ahead of you on the road. After a few minutes, you come upon a trade caravan ravaged by a pack of vermlings, if the tracks in the mud are any indication. Dead bodies and broken, upturned carts lie across the path, but you can see a few survivors, wounded and bloody on the ground. A woman limps across the road, carrying pieces of wreckage. Help the survivors deal with the carnage, or finish the job the vermlings started and loot whatever is left. I'm a good guy. At the start of the scenario, consume one small item each. Okay, so he's going to use his potion right away. That sucks. You disperse through the scene, tending to people's wounds and getting them back on their feet. It takes a few supplies, but they seem grateful in the end. But I got our reputation back.
The hill is easy enough to find. A short journey past the new market gate, and you see it jutting out on the edge of the corpse wood, looking like a rat under a rug. Moving closer, You see the mound is formed from a black earth. Its small, overgrown entrance presents a worn set of stone stairs leading down into the darkness. As you descend, you gratefully notice light emanating from below. Unfortunately, the light is accompanied by the unmistakable stench of death. You contemplate what kind of thieves would make their camp in such a horrid place as you reach the bottom of the steps. Here, you find your answer. A rough group of cutthroats who don't seem to have taken very kindly to your sudden appearance. One in the back matches the description of your quarry.
Alright, before entering a dungeon, each mercenary must choose one out of 2 battle goals. It's a secret objective the mercenary tries to complete inside the dungeon. Failing has no drawback, but successfully completing it and the scenario will earn the character the rewards shown. Loot no gold piles or chest tiles during the scenario. Kill an undamaged monster with a single attack. Well, I'm going to just loot no gold with that character. Take only long rests during the scenario, or cause a trap to be sprung or disarmed on your turn or on the turn of one of your summons during the scenario. The trap one seems pretty easy because I could just shove people into it with this guy. Yeah, I'm going to do that one. Choose one small item to consume before it starts from helping the villagers.
Take care of these unfortunates, your target says, backing out of the room. You can vaguely make out his silhouette as he retreats down a hallway and through a door to his left. Well, it's not every day we get people stupid enough to hand-deliver their valuables to us, grins one of the larger bandits, unsheathing a rusty blade. We'll be killing you now. Joke's on them. If you had any valuables, you probably wouldn't be down here in the first place.
Alright, first and foremost, I'm turning down the volume on the music. It's good, but it's distracting. I had turned it up for the stream starting thing, but now it's too loud. I'll turn the master up to 90 though. Alright, so for anyone who doesn't know the way this works, I'm going to select 2 cards. It's going to do the top half of one card, bottom half of the other. My choice. And let's see. The number in the middle represents the initiative, and that's going to choose how quickly the characters move. I don't like what sounds like a timer ticking. Yeah, let's just poison right off the bat. And then the second one will be so top poison, bottom shield myself and allies. Sorry, I'm not talking for this part. I'm just thinking about what to do. Yeah. Okay, that's their cards. They're gonna shield up a bit and retaliate. There you are, DeAndre. Yeah, the digital version for Gloomhaven's out now. Well, it has been out for a while. I have played it previously, but the campaign was never released until October 20th. But I've been playing like the Guildmaster mode from time to time. Not often, but occasionally. Alright, I'm going to give a shield to myself and my allies. And then I'm going to attack with poison on this guy. Yeah, not going to do any damage, but he's poisoned now. The Brute is going to move 3. I thought I'd be able to go there. Oh, there's one in front of me. 1, 2, 3. I think if... August, if I push him into a wall, does that cause damage to him? If I use push and push him into that door? Actually, better yet, I'm going to go here and then push him into the... Gotcha. I'll go here and push him into this other guy, because I think that'll hurt him, right? Maybe. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Either way. I can push him there. Might want to skip push. So I push him there. That's, well, 1, 2, 1. He has to go 2 either way, so that's fine. Sure, we'll push him. Hopefully it'll block his friend. And I'm going to attack this guy here. Choose to take damage, burn 1 available card, or burn 2 discarded cards. I will take damage. It's 2 damage, that's fine for now. Alright. I'm now going to... That guy has 2 health left. See if I can get the Brute to go first. Hello, James. How you doing, James? Yeah, I'm going to assume they're going to try to attack him, so I'm going to have him set up to shield and retaliate. And then I will have her, or him, I guess. I've always perceived this character as female for whatever reason. Iron Mojo is going to... Gotta make sure it's one that doesn't burn. I'll use that, and then I'll move away. Because I want to move out of range of threat. Well, I guess they move to whoever's closer, and he's closer either way, right? So I think I don't have to move. If I'm wrong, I will learn. Okay, he is going to shield and retaliate. Come and get me, baby. And she'll heal him. And attack this fuck. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Okay. Jesus, James, take a break. I'm gonna take the damage for now. I don't like burning cards until I get to, like, death. Well, see it like that. God damn it. Okay. 2 discarded cards. That'd be Sweeping Blow, which would be perfect right now, so I don't want to do that. I'll burn an available card. God damn it. Alright, he's dead at least. Leaping Cleave. I'm gonna fuck these guys up. Set up that shield as well. Although, that push is pretty helpful. God damn it. That's pretty cool then, James. Do I want to do a rest? Kind of want to kill them before I do a rest. Let's see if this one's got anything to maybe help. Obviously I have the healing, but... Restorative Mist. Huh.